Today, August 14th, Monday, what we said last Friday means that we will continue to short along the trend line of 30 minutes, 5 minutes, last Friday. Then there is no obvious trend in his mind. Although he has created a mind, it is just a feeling that has emerged, right? This already means that the momentum has begun to be insufficient. So today the white card only has a wait-and-see attitude, because although it has almost reached the 30-minute trend line, the 5-minute trend line is now broken. Because he has no room for development under number 2, we wait and see. Our rules for waiting and watching are as follows. That is to say, our current market trend is basically along the 30-minute delisting channel. It is carried out by removing the trend line. Look at each point here, and then there is a slight thorn, a short and small breakthrough, but it quickly returns to the range. Then this is also at the same position as the original old trend line, and I continue to short, but his recent 2 new lows have not set a big trend, which is the amplitude of the obvious trend. Then this kind of indicator may have already diverged. If the new low is not enough, it is a new low that is obviously non-trend, and the indicator may show a divergence. Then in this case, the probability that it will go up or that it will be very similar today and the probability of reversing upward are already increasing. Then based on our approach today, based on the defensive point of 1920. That is to say, 19 is first below 1920 and then at this position of the trend line. If our price does not break through 1920, it may be just a very similar formation here and continue to go short. This is more likely. On the seat list, we also based it on the bottom of 1920 and then before the 30-minute trend did not generate a new ascending channel. We go short, and then if it forms, for example, a new ascending channel has been formed in 30 minutes, then we can go long based on the new ascending channel in the short term. And today's plan is just like this. For example, when we are shorting, we can also combine it with 5 minutes. In fact, you can see that it has become more and more detailed now, and then combine it with 1 minute. Combining it with 1 minute is the key position. For example, at the key position of 1920, and then combined with 1 minute, can it be possible to have the characteristics of the lower elephant here? This is a sign of entering the market, and the more you get to this kind of arrangement, the more cautious you need to be. Then we can obviously observe that he has started to move slowly, and then he may turn sideways. It went sideways for a stage and then turned sideways. Now the main force is 1920 and then this position. If it goes sideways, then there is a high probability that he will either walk sideways again. Because in this range, there is a high probability of being short. The short position is more obvious, so if it goes sideways, it can be shorted in this position. After careful inspection, it should be 19. When this trend is extended, it will be around 1935. Anyway, this is based on reality. Our time is what we usually call exchanging time for space. This is the same concept. It means that it is falling this way. If the 4-hour trend continues to stand firm, it may be necessary to do this. That is to say, if the 4-hour band is completed, it may still need to rebound upward. This is a long-term thing, and we need to continue to observe it. Then now we are short, mainly short. Then the short will not turn and will not go long. If it turns, then we will go long according to the plan of the long. Then this position is cautious. Then, for example, during the day today, if you can trade, it will also be a split order. You will trade at this bottom. you will go long and go to the key level. If you go short, you can only go to the trend line and then observe it. Then each row is usually like this during the day. If there is no strength, it will not be able to start. It is like this.